With 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque from its massive V8 engine, the Corvette Z06 can rocket the 0 to 60 in right around 3 seconds, quarter mile right around 11 seconds at close to 130 miles an hour. Hi, this is Joe from Way Scarff Ford, and today we're talking about this 2015 Corvette Z06 2LZ. Let's dive in. Please excuse me, just getting over a cold, but I'll do the best I can on this video. This is a beautiful example of a 2015 Corvette Z06. We have the original build sheet on it. Amazing vehicle, insane performance. And this is the last of the front engine Corvettes. The C7 marks the end of a long generation of Corvettes that were front engine rear wheel drive. But pretty much when we got to the Z06 with 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, the Chevy engineers, the GM engineers really have pushed the limits as far as as much power you can put down on a front engine rear wheel drive car. And this was pretty much it. So they said to make the Corvettes perform any better, to go faster, we need to switch to a mid-engine configuration, which we saw with the C8, which is kind of like an American Ferrari. I think the C8's beautiful, but everyone's different. I think these are beautiful as well. I also like the C6. The C6 is one of my favorite generations of the Corvette, the C6 Z06. I love them. But everyone has its taste. I hear a lot of people that aren't too crazy about the Stingray. They think it doesn't really look like a Corvette. It looks like kind of like an imitation of a Ferrari or Lamborghini, which, to each their own. But this is clearly Corvette. You look at the lines, you can see, decades of design influence on Corvettes translate into the C7. It's absolutely beautiful. We have a copy of the original build sheet on this one. This thing's in beautiful shape, only 17,262 miles. This thing's in like collector's condition. This has the 8-speed automatic transmission as a $1,725 option. It has a 2LZ preferred group that bundles in lots of great features. That was $3,270. This has the competition sport bucket seats, $2,495. Roof panel, one-piece transparent, that's removable, $995. Performance data and video recorder, $1,795. LPO cargo mat, $205. And the original MSRP was $90,495, and that was in 2015. If you adjust for inflation, it's well over $100,000 in today's money. Yes, this thing's in beautiful shape, and that massive engine sounds amazing. I'll put the camera right behind the exhaust and rev it for you. It's some V8 music, some of the best V8 sounds that you'll hear. These cool competition bucket seats are very comfortable and very supportive. The nice glass roof panel kind of lets a little bit more ambient light inside, and it kind of gives the small cockpit a little bit more of a larger feel versus not having that roof panel up there, like a solid roof panel. It just kind of gives it a nicer, airier, open feel to it. Great infotainment system, dual zone auto climate control. The passenger controls are over on that side, integrated into the vent. We have heated seats as well, heated and ventilated front seats. Rear parking camera, of course. Nice flat bottom steering wheel, feels wonderful in your hands. We have steering wheel paddle shifters. Very low miles, 17,262 miles at the time of making this video. We also have a head-up display. It's kind of hard to see on camera, and it looks like it's flickering, but the GoPros, when you videotape things, sometimes it makes it look like it's flickering. It's not. But it projects the speed, other important information, how many G's you're pulling in the corners, right up on the windshield. So the less you look down off the road onto the gauge cluster, the better for you and everyone else. Stunning design in the Z06. We have a beautiful wheel and tire package, slotted rotors with massive calipers, and everywhere you look on the Corvette there's vents and louvers. It's absolutely beautiful. You can just sit in your garage for hours just admiring all the beautiful lines on this Z06. It's absolutely gorgeous. We can see a lot of design influence on the front end from decades of Corvettes in the past, the C4, C5, C6, all those design influences are in this generation, the C7. There's a massive LT4 engine, 650 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. And this is an engine you feel, with luxury cars, they kind of engineer, they isolate you from the feel of the engine, but in this car, you feel hardwired to it. You can feel that engine moving and rumbling through the vehicle. It's an exhilarating feeling, especially combined with the driving experience, hearing that wonderful exhaust, the rush of acceleration. It's fantastic. Love the rear end styling as well. We have the quad exhaust coming out the rear center. Nice contrasting colors in the back. Cool spoiler. And you also have a decent amount of cargo space as well. So if you and your significant other want to take this on a little weekend getaway, you can do it, and it's pretty comfortable. Obviously it's low to the ground, So getting in and out, you know, obviously it's a low sports car, but once you're sitting in there, this thing pretty much has all day covered. You have the heated, all day comfort. You have the heated, ventilated front seats, great climate control system, great sounding Bose audio system. It's a lot of fun. And I guess now for the grand finale, let's rev the engine a little bit so you can hear some of that V8 music. Not quite the same as driving it, but it's 40 degrees out, and I've driven these things in 40-degree weather, and they can be a little bit scary, especially with the summer compound tires. Sounded pretty good from my end. It sounds even better when you're behind the wheel, getting that engine really revving closer to red line. Well, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this little walk around on this 2015 Z06. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And we'd appreciate any feedback, any comments you have. Do you own a Z06? Do you own a Grand Sport? Do you just own a regular C7 Corvette? Do you own a C8 Corvette? What do you think? Do you like the differences? Do you like the new C8, how it compares to the C7? What's your favorite generation of the Corvette? Love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. And set yourself up for notifications. We have all sorts of cool videos coming out almost every day.